This video today is going to talk you through some of the changes that we're putting in place as a result of the return to school post the remote learning period. In this video we'll talk a little bit about things for students and some things for parents to know as well. Firstly, this is our new reception area. Most of you won't have seen this because it wasn't opened until after we'd moved to the remote learning. So here we have our receptionist, Louisa, and behind the partition our business manager, Kathy Jones. For parents, nearly everything you need to do with us in this post-pandemic or post-return to face-to-face teaching period can be done online or by phone. The main source of transmission for the disease is through adults, so the more we can keep separation between adults in our community, the better. So firstly, if you need to do any payments or contact the school in any way, we'd prefer as much as possible if you could do that by phone or via compass. One of the changes you'll notice is that there's sanitation stations around the entries to the school. There's also hand washing stations, which I'll show you later in the video, but if you need it as you enter the school buildings, please sanitise your hands. One of the changes for students is if you're arriving late. Now, none of you will arrive late, I'm sure, but if you do happen because the car broke down or something like that, you can now use your student card, which we will give you when you return to school. So simply tap onto this machine here, and that will print your late pass that you give to your teachers. So it becomes a contactless form of signing in. One really important thing for families is around changes to the dropping off and picking up of children. As far as possible, we'd prefer you to stay in your car, so not gathering around the front of the school. And it's coming into winter, so it's going to be cold and miserable anyway. So stay in the warmth of your car when you're dropping off your child or picking them up from school. Miss Blanchard, Mr Bolton and I are running a bet at the moment about how many students will forget how to use their locks when they return. So just a reminder for all of you who haven't done this and have got your lock left on your school bag, that it's 3 turns around to the right to your first number, then back to the left past your first number to the second number, and then once more to the right to your third number. These 2 rooms behind me will have open as hand washing stations, so that when you come out for sport or for recess and lunchtime, you can use these 2 rooms to wash your hands. One of the other changes you'll see, or the students will see, is that one of our cleaners will be walking around throughout the day sanitising all of the high touch points, like door handles, for example. So that gives you some confidence that the school is being maintained in a really hygienic way. One of the other changes for students is that our drinking bubblers will be closed, and we'd like you to bring a drink bottle. You'll be able to fill up your drink bottle at the water point beside the canteen. When we return to school, it'll be a bit like the first day of school for everybody. Everyone's going to be excited and it's great to see your friends again. We want you to make sure you're maintaining reasonable degrees of social distancing, be cautious and careful around each other and be respectful of each other's space. It's also really important to give yourself some space to readjust to the social environments, particularly for our Year 7 students. For you guys, you're going to have been away from school for more time than you were actually at school. So we're going to work with you through the mentor program and through some activities we'll do in class to help you reconnect with those peers you haven't seen for a while. We're really looking forward to seeing you. We'll see you on the 9th of June. Thanks.